Yeah. That song, Inner Warrior by Leader. And, whew, just discovered that last night. It's like, dang, hello there. It was awesome. So, welcome Michael and Fitzy. Good to see you both here on this Tuesday evening. Well, unless you're Fitzwater, in which case it's probably Wednesday by now. But anyways, getting adjusted here. I don't have time getting comfortable here, but we're ready to go for the third race of the season for the NCCS fourth season here at Phoenix, not ISM. I don't care. This is the old version anyway, so it's still Phoenix, and it will forever be Phoenix. No ISM nonsense. It's sticking to Phoenix. And this is the Quizno's 400. Going to be a 55 lapper with pit stops. First time we'll be seeing pit stops this season, I think. Yeah, I think I had them disabled for Las Vegas, so this will be the first time we'll be seeing pit stops this season. So, 22nd, not too bad, and 8th there. Yeah, we'll be going through the top 10 as usual. Coming into this race, 31, Matthew Phillips is the point leader. I am not in this race, therefore I cannot lose. Velocity, my man. Good to see you still stop by. I did see a message on Hangouts. Hangouts is just, I've hardly been checking it much, but still good to see you drop by, and hope all is don't take them L's. Hope all is going well with you, man. I am dead serious. Can someone legit give me a $25 PSN card? I legit need it. Don't think there's much I can. Don't think there's much I can do for you right there. Is everyone on Discord now? Well, a lot of people, but there's still stuff going on in Hangouts. But I don't know. There's a lot that went down on Hangouts for the first half of this year that just drove me away from it. Too much nonsense. So I've just kind of, I still poke my nose in there every now and then, but it's not a good environment anymore. That's all there is to it. Sorry. I need the good old team leader for Fortnite, damn it! Sorry. Here to see myself fare miserably. Race. And Brandon. I'm just reading what Nikki said. Oh, that reminds me. I need to fix this. There we go. I was also running out of air there toward the end of that, in case you couldn't tell. But hey, still good to see these old faces around, like Velocity and Brandon. You guys are awesome. So, anyways, enough of the sappy stuff. Let's get into the top 10 starting positions as usual. Daytona winner Cody Reynolds on pole for this race in the number 90. That's what I meant to say. Julius Anderson to his outside, a great qualifying effort for the number 21. 21. Had to do it. Tom Jonas and Sean Fay. Sean Fay winner at Vegas. So you got both your winners so far this season in the top 4 positions. Pretty cool to see there. Daniel Bouchard is... Sorry, got something stuck in my throat there. Daniel Bouchard is 5th. Ryan Kendall 6th. Johnny Gardner, Michael Canto, Sienna Merrill, and rounding up the top 10 is Ben Crouch, car number 5. The gang's all here. Awesome. Take a look at the full starting positions as shown. There they are. And I'll just throw this out. Brandon and Velocity there. I had a conversation with Mantreon a few weeks back, And I still think it would be a cool thing, like, I don't know, next year's Coke 400 or something. We all have a group meetup at that or something. Just throwing that out there, because I don't get to talk to you guys too often. I mean, you guys are mainly Instagram people, and I don't even know how the heck to use that, so. But yeah, just something to maybe. I think we talked about that a while back, and it's still kind of something to keep in the back of your minds. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, enough chit chat. I think y'all want to see some racing, so let's do it from Phoenix. 55 laps, Quizno's 400. Let's get the command. Let's do it in the desert.
Drivers, start your engines!
Pair of blue ovals, pair of Fords on the front row here. Then a Chevy and a Pontiac in the second row. So as they're going to come out of turn number 4 here, pace car is going to pull on in. 90 and 21. Going to lead them to the green. And we are underway in the desert of Arizona. Reynolds from the pole, gonna hang on to the lead for the moment. Been a whole year underway, still not know how to use Instagram because I hardly ever bother. I will admit that I hardly bother at all. So my apologies there. This field is looking pretty orderly at the moment. Yeah, this is the track that I really like to work these cameras. And Tom Jonas hanging on to third. Got a bunch of Pontiacs doing battle here. 37, 30, 35. That's the NMO that 02. Also, I believe, a Ford. Trying to move up here. Might go 3 wide. And indeed we are. Sean Fay washed up the racetrack. Ryan Kendall filling the gap. And the 4th place starter starting to drop back of it. Still 3. Now Michael Canto is going to force the issue in the middle lane. They're 3 wide behind them with Ben Krautz on the outside. Keep my eye on this at the moment. But the 30 should be able to file in front of the 40 here. 40 is Jay Jefferson. He gets that spot, no problem. Man, watching on the phone is just weird. Well, at least you got a method, but good to have you here, man. As Julius Anderson dropped back now, he's back to 4th. Got passed by Jonas and Bouchard. Interesting choice of sponsor. My local Quiznos got replaced by a T-Mobile. Oof. I've actually never, ever been to Quiznos. The sponsor idea was just thrown out to me. Because, I mean, it's along the lines of Subway, but still different. Which I'm trying to go for a little bit, like, not how it is in real life. And thus, Quiznos came to be. And looking for second place is car number 37. Again, pit stops will be taking place. If I had to take a guess, I would say they would start, if this goes green, probably see them start around lap 30, 31, probably. As Jonas starting to suffer from the outside lane there. And trying to fight back as best he can. Same goes for Johnny Garner, that 35. breakaway here. Nick Kennedy and shown in 9th. Good ways ahead of Sean Fay, who's dropped to 10th, but has gotten his way in line here. Just had a Rob Evans to 73. There's Josephine O'Neill, and they're 3 wide still. That is definitely going to allow some of those front runners to start to pull a bit of a gap. Carter Friesen on the inside, Michael Canto on the outside, Jefferson middle. I've been there 4 times. The only difference between the Subway is that Subway has Coke drinks while Quizno's has Pepsi drinks. Okay, there is a Quizno's near here. I have never ever tried it. It's right next to a UPS, so I have to give that a try at some point. Because now Kendall put up the outside lane. St. Jonas pulled the old switcheroo on him and is going to get back by the 64. Up at the front, it's still Cody Reynolds, but Daniel Bouchard breathing down his neck. Let's see what he'll be able to do. I don't have any Quiznos anywhere near me. And I haven't even heard of it until recently. That's weird. I've had plenty of TV advertisements for it, so that's a little weird. Get your sorry butt over there then. I love you. No homo though. Just had to get that out there. Shout out to Dawson Wheeler here on a solid run. Running 7th right now, car number 10. Sean Fay again on the high side. He's struggling right now with that car at the moment. See if he'll be able to make any adjustments to fix that, as Kendall looking to get back by the 02 to get back into the top 5. Pretty good minus the uncomfortable seats. I usually do takeout anyway, so that's no problem. Although I will say Subway is the bomb, so man, it has been forever since I've had Subway. Good grief. Daniel Bouchard definitely wants that lead. He's looking. But man, Reynolds looking really good right now. Of course, Julius Anderson could also spoil this party, as he's doing right now. Making the move for 2nd. Best part is the only Quiznos I know near me is where the Chick-fil-A is in the university. Oof. Having a good run with that car? Yeah, looking pretty good right now. 5th place. Santa Mel has dropped to 7th. Dawson Wheeler also managed to get by. And Bouchard trying to fight back on the outside lane, but not looking good at the moment. Have I been shadow banned? I'm confused as to whatever that means. It's where I'd say about halfway through the fuel run. I've had Chick-fil-A once, only once, and yeah, it was pretty darn good. Had their waffle fries and their grilled chicken nuggets, and it was pretty darn delicious. I'll have to try one of their chicken sandwiches then. Back here, Bouchard still nowhere to go except backwards. I want Chick-fil-A, dang it. Man, y'all are really getting me hungry at the moment. I mean, I just had Arby's yesterday. Or is that the day before? No, it was yesterday. Or what? I don't know. I'm losing track. Ah, Cliplash. Yeah, I've heard about that. You know, I've thought about that, but the thing is, it's like $10 or something on Steam. I just never thought of doing that. But yeah, to those who don't know what that is, it's kind of... It has its similarities to Cards Against Humanity. It can be just as amusing sometimes, so... I've thought about that, and maybe at some point that could happen. Tom Jonas looking on Anderson. McCarty Reynolds loving what he's seen in his mirror. They have been battling for 2nd place pretty dang hard. And he has led from the outset so far. Welcome, Trey. So looking for my first win on this channel. You might happen here. Right now, 4th, looking for 3rd. So we'll see here. Check on the 33 here in a moment. And the 96. 33 shown 17th at the moment. So a decent run so far for Al Agassi. And then the 96, I don't think was doing too bad either. And a few spots behind him in 23rd, but on the outside lane right now. Was that debris? I think I just saw debris through there. Not sure what I was... Whoops. Not sure what that might have been, as we're going side by side again. Danny Bouchard just going backwards. Oscar Anderson also trapped up there at the moment. Check it back up front. Tom Jonas was one of the winningest drivers in the history of every series I've done for quite a while, but has not won ever since, I think, season 2 of this series at Watkins Glen. That I can remember, at least. I don't think he's won ever since. So you know he's going after it. Of course, Cody Reynolds looking at win number 2 early on in the season. We'll check on the 5 here momentarily. I want to see what the 24's got. Ryan Kendall's right there. Dawson Wheeler, strong run so far. But again, another move made for 2nd place. And Reynolds is like, yeah, keep it going. Car number 5 at the moment. If I can get there anytime soon. There we go. 26th at the moment. Rob Evans now put up on the high side. A lot of battling going on back here. Randy Gardner on the high side. Roger Ray into the top 10 now. Josephine O'Neill, Sienna Merrill doing battle. That is over 6th place. Oxygen hitting the track. Put it out. Debris everywhere. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oxygen everywhere. Oh no. What? Fire hazard. Put it out. Within 30 laps to go here. And it has just been Cody Reynolds dominating so far. But the top 5 has broken away. As O'Neill has gotten by the 02. The 88 looking to follow suit. It's pretty good racing here so far. As Wyatt Quayle looking for a top 10. Car number 55. Pit stops will indeed be a factor, I would say, in all honesty, in the next few laps. Coming to lap 29. I think we'll be seeing it relatively soon. Probably the next, at most, 5. If I had to take a guess. Now, we've seen guys get to the rear bumper of the 90 and then try and get, like, right up on him. But then they would lose a bit of momentum, and then that would allow 3rd to get underneath of them. So we'll see what Ryan Kendall's going to do here. Tire wear has been fairly minimal thus far. Artificial excitement here. Hold my hold me beer. Lewis Anderson on the tail. He might have a run here at him. And there he goes. As the 2nd place battle continues to rage. Taking 25 laps remaining. Still credit to Dawson Wheeler being up here in this top 5. Josephine O'Neill, first car in the best of the rest of the moment. And Roger Ray, the Nick Kennedy, Wyatt Quayle and William Brock right there. Santa Maria dropping back on the outside lane. And Kendall put up on the high side. Been almost kind of cycle racing up here amongst these 5, except for the 90. But he hasn't been able to get away from them, that's for sure. And now it's a matter of when they will be coming in. And it looks like we're starting And Reynolds is bringing it in. Santa Mara coming in. Dana Bouchard, Sean Fay, Carter Friesen. Pit stops have begun. So that will briefly give the lead to Julius Anderson in the 21. Will he come in this time? Indeed he is, along with Dawson Wheeler, Tom Jonas. Ryan Kendall stays out. Now this is a case of clean air versus maybe any kind of draft factor, if there is any, as that is a big pack that just came in. So Ryan Kendall will now lead. Josephine O'Neill, Nick Kennedy also stayed out now. They're coming in. Wyatt Quayle, Diego Yepes, Brandon Gomez remains on the racetrack. Car number 6. Staying out and leading a lap. That'll be some bonus points. Also Colton Yo, Elijah Gordon, Zachary Fitzwater, Joe Rutkowski all remaining on the racetrack. So in comes the 6. And again Fitzwater stays out. A bold strategy from the legend. With some near 300 wins. Probably coming up on 300 at this point. And either the caution is out or he's out of fuel. He is sputtering really bad. The 13 ran it out of fuel staying out. My goodness. But hey, going on him for trying. Wow. Zachary Fitzwater runs it out of gas. Coming to the pits. Wow. Got guys coming out of the pits that can get a little dangerous at times, but things seem to be pretty cool at the moment. I can have it. So checking up at the front, I saw Ryan Kendall up here. He is shown in second there. I think Fitzwater still led. So I think the new leader, you're looking at him, 64, Ryan Kendall. Tried to pull Brent Keselowski. Dawson Wheeler is second. Roger Ray with a big gain. And there's Reynolds and O'Neill. Then a gap back. William Brock on a good gain in the 22. So it looks like staying out longer has benefited some of these drivers. Cody Reynolds, though, one of the first to come in from the lead. And is not in a bad position, that's for sure. But they're all going to have to close in on the 64. Cycle Racing is... Hey. Michael, don't do that. Please don't do that. Thank you. And that's a lot of messages. I like that logic. That's not... No spamming, period. Mod or not. I told him not to, so... Yeah. Reynolds with a fast car trying to get back up to the lead. Coming to 15 laps to go. 4 Fords trying to run down the 64 Chevrolet. And they're slowly doing it. Slowly. We'll see if Kendall will be able to fend them off. Checking back a little farther. McNabbit. And not mean to hit that button. But Sienna Merrill has broken away from the pack behind her, trying to close in on the top 5. Cody Reynolds back to second. Trying to run down Ryan Kendall, 64. Josephine O'Neill. In third place, they're side by side for fourth. Roger Ray, Dawson Wheeler. And the O2 is closing and closing fast along with everyone else. Brandon Gomez, Wyatt Quayle, Tom Jonas, William Brock are the current top 10. I don't know if you'd call it that. I don't know. I think this has been good racing in my book. Leader can't get past under green. It's like real life. Well, if testing was any indication, they were able to pass for the lead, but of course testing never proves anything. Now, I'd say this has been pretty good racing so far, and we all know how fast this 90's been. He's got 11 laps to get by. He's got room. He's got to get back to the 7 so he can afford to try and make a move if he wants to. No, I don't know what the heck. Oh, you're doing the Jaws theme. Oh, I get it. Well done. Uh-oh. 10 laps to go. And I just hit the wrong button again. I'm good at doing that, aren't I? Roger Ray and Dawson Wheeler still going at it. Over fourth place. My internet messed up and it kept showing that the message didn't send. Ah, okay. I'm gonna get spun again. Watch. Well, you're second right now. Going for the lead. Good to have you here, man. Yeah, right now it's not sure if he's gonna be able to make that move or not. Those cars are pretty equal, and O'Neal getting closer in the 7. Time is running out. Roger Ray has officially gotten fourth. Santa Mero back into the top 5. Slowly powering her way forward. No. Jokes. Coming to 7 laps to go. And the 90 dropping back, taking a bit of a different approach here. Man, Ryan Kendall's looking fast. 25.4 that lap. And O'Neal on the tail of the 90. If that 7 car tries to make the move, it's not looking good for the night for either of them to close up. But still 6 laps, we'll see. Yeah, if I saw an AI actually do that, I would lose my mind. And there they go. Josephine O'Neal has had enough of staying behind the 90. They are going at it. And the 64 already checking out by a few car lengths with 5 laps remaining. It's like you saw Ryan Kendall say a little earlier, has never won ever on the channel. We'll see if he can get it done. Josephine O'Neal with a great 3 and 4 there, able to stay clear of the 88. Who's on a really solid run for Roger Ray. It's 4 laps now. And this field has closed up. Wyatt Quayle, Tom Jonas, Brandon Gomez, all with a possible shot at the top 5. Even Nathan Stapleton, first time we mentioned that name in this race. The 33 is there. Al Legacy. Game on for all these positions. Now 3 to go, and Roger Ray with the dive bomb into turn 1. That honestly might, at this point, solidify it for the 64. But man, this race for second is getting heated. Roger Ray has it. Santa Mero might go for it. 2 laps to go. Ryan Kendall's looking in his mirror, breathing a massive sigh of relief. Well, he was. But now, does Roger Ray have a shot, or does Santa Mero dive it in there? And she does. Coming to the white flag. Wyatt Quayle up to 4th place. Has had a terrible first 2 races. Tom Jonas fighting back after losing track position in those pit stops. 64 is looking good. Sienna Merrill, though, a heck of a charge. Is Wyatt Quayle going to go for 3rd here? Looks like he is. But Ryan Kendall up at the front. Coming to the checkered. The CarQuest Chevrolet gets it done. And what did I say? Did I say 92? I meant 02. If I said that, don't poof 02. Man, a heck of a charge. Was well outside the top 10 there at the beginning of that second stint. And up to 2nd. Great run there. And a great job by Ryan Kendall getting the victory in the Quiznos 400 at Phoenix. So you saw Sienna Merrill there get 2nd place. Have to make it again. Powering her way up there. And a shout out there to Wyatt Quayle getting 3rd. After a terrible first 2 races. Great effort. On through the rest of the results. Roger Ray 4th. Tom Jonas getting 5th. So some solid runs there. Cody Reynolds probably going to get most laps led if I had to take a guess. But we'll wind up in 6th. Josephine O'Neill, 7 car in 7th place. Brandon Gomez, Al Lagacy, Nathan Stapleton, the top 10 finishers. Dawson Wheeler falling to 12th. Dang, did not see that. 100 lap races, I would consider that maybe for something like Bristol or something. Maybe. 30 points, I'm calling it. It's possible. Because the 31 of Matthew Phillips was the point leader coming into this, and he's nowhere to be seen. 30th for the 31, so ouch. There are the full results. We'll get an export here. Something went wrong with Julius Anderson. We saw him up toward the front. He emerges last. So something wrong there for the 21. Probably something went awry on pit road would be my best guess. Because he was racing Nathan Ormond, as you see. Zachary Fitzwater, that strategy of staying out that long did not work out. And running out of fuel going down the back straightaway. So as that's been exported, caution free. Not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting something in the way of caution. But hey, that's alright. I thought that was a pretty good race. We'll go see how it affects point standings here. So as we hop on over to victory lane, celebrate for the 64. Ryan Kendall getting it done in that ever so beautiful CarQuest number 64 Chevrolet. And at least I actually remember to leave it on in arcade mode, unlike the Grand Nationals race a while back. That was a fail. So anyways, but on over to score 4, and the usual multi-step process shall begin. While I do that, I'll go ahead and say that the next race in the Metco Tools trucks will probably be on Thursday. And that will be from Atlanta. That is the plan. We will see on that. Because I don't have an online race until later that night. That won't go up until like 9:30 or something, so should be all good there. Whoops. Forgot, I don't do it that way anymore. I do it like this now. The Quiznos 400 in the books. Next race is planned to be Fontana. We'll see if I can get everything just right for that, because last season Auto Club did not make for a good race, so we'll see how it turns out this time. And yep, Cody Reynolds, no problem getting most laps led. Ryan Kendall leading a very excellent 20 laps. So great race there. Really good stuff. We'll see how it affects points with now 15 races to go. New point leader, Brandon Gomez. 46 ahead of Ryan Kendall there. Jumping up to second after that win. Josephine O'Neill, Cody Reynolds, Phillips drops to fifth. All within 69 points. 69. But Gomez just keeping it consistent at the moment. Has finished top 10 in all 3 races so far. And it looks like is the only driver to have done so in all 3 races so far this season. Pretty cool to see there. 3 for 3 on the top 10. Sienna Merrill up to 6th place with that 2nd place finish. Diego Pez, Sean Fay, Nathan Stapleton, Juan Garcia are the top 10. Actually tied for top 10. Chris Myers also tied for 10th. Checking in over here. Did I win? You were close. See, every time I didn't show up. You got 4th place. Up 10 positions. See y'all. How the F is that possible? Well, it's happening. And you're there. Hi, where did I finish? Don't ask. Yeah. Wait, where am I? Well, let's see. You are 41st. Oof. Well, hey, still 15 races to go. Plenty of time to make up some ground. And again, Fontana's the next race. And if that doesn't, or planned to be the next race, and if that is indeed the case, ooh boy, game on. We all know how that can be. So those are the full 42 starting positions there. Still going better than Andrew. Anderson, get out of my way. You're in my spot, Dave. Uh-oh. I'm really being spoiled with how my car has been every race so far. You're in my spot. Never! Battle for last. 43rd average finish ain't good. Yeah, that's true. Especially when you don't even start the race. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So, good race there from Phoenix. Again, plan is race 3 for the Metco Tools trucks from Atlanta for Thursday at about the same time. It's an honor and a privilege to be last place. I'm getting emotional with this. I'm sorry. You better finish 9 points better than me next race. Man, Battle's on for the point lane and Battle is on for last place. Y'all will see when I choke up and finish last in every race from now on. Well, still a long road ahead. We'll see how it goes. Just hoping I can keep after it once college starts. Jeez. Yeet. That's less than a month away now. Oh boy. Well, hey. We'll see how it all goes down. But a good race there. Congrats to Ryan Kendall. His first win ever on here. Pretty cool to see. So, hope to see y'all on Thursday. And again, I'll reiterate to those who haven't seen it yet. Not sure if there'll be any races next week. It will all depend on how I'm doing, like how I'm feeling, and internet when I am on vacation about 3 hours away from where I am currently sitting. So, if I'm unable to do any races, that's why. Just thought I'd let everyone know since it was on my mind. Plus, I let everyone know in Discord, so, yeah. Anyways, have yourselves a good night. Good stuff. And have yourselves a good one. So hopefully, again, see you Thursday. Until then, take care. And bye for now.